This is the Ugreen Lightbuds Magic box that just came in yesterday. This is the box itself. Probably it came in from Hong Kong, and I'll do a quick unboxing of these earbuds. So this is the case itself, which is space gray, very beautifully looking. It came in with a screen protector that's a USB-C charging port with a button there, and it is half glossy and half matte finish. These are the earbuds themselves, glossy finishes, very beautifully made. It is very shiny, glossy as well, so it's very eye-catching. So it is magnetically attached, of course, and with a protector layer there to protect the pin, charging pin, and it fits in my palm perfectly, although it seems to be a little bit bigger than the AirPod Pro's case, and is a USB-C charging cable with a bunch of documentation here. That is a very large user manual. Okay, let's boot up this screen. Okay, so it looks like there's no battery left in there, and it's crying. I really dig in. I really love the Ugreen personification of things lately, which makes it friendlier for users. I will quickly swipe through the screen here before getting into the more detailed review of this product. As you can see, this is the interior of the housing, the case of the earbuds itself. As you can see, it has this space gray kind of color, which is very beautiful, very shiny. It looks like it is metal or aluminum, but it is not. It is actually just plastic, but very high, I think, quality plastic. And there's this button here. There's a USB-C charging port here. There's this small button here, and you press it to wake up the screen. So this is your wallpaper there. You can change it later. Very cute, very beautiful. It goes together with Ugreen, kind of personify all of its product lines. And as you can see, if you swipe to the right, it will take you to the home screen. It is, of course, the main attraction of this earbuds, the screen. Very beautiful screen. I suspect it is a TFT screen, but it is very smooth. I think it is 60 Hertz screen. So what do we have here? If you double press this, it will take you to the main screen, which is, okay, so it doesn't work when the earbuds are in there. Okay, anyway, I'll show you what is on here. So these are all of the options on this screen, the things that you can do on this earbud case. Okay, let me find the home screen. It is, you see, it is not very user-friendly because you would have to swipe a lot just to go through things. So this is the lock screen wallpaper. You can change it by pressing or tapping rather the arrows here. So you can scroll through the available wallpapers there. So if you like something, you just set it here and it will be there. You can add more. You can add your own photos in the Ugreen app on your phone. You can download it on the App Store if you are an Apple user, and you can download it on Ugreen website if you're an Android user. So this is for pairing, right? So it will allow you to connect or disconnect to devices. One important thing to notice is that it does support multi-device connection, but you would have to disconnect. If you own 3 devices, you will have to go on here and disconnect the previously connected device before you can connect to a new one. And this is screen timeout. Currently it is set to 10 seconds. You can customize it according to what you like. And languages, these are the supported languages. All right, I'll just scroll through here. This is Vietnamese, Hebrew as well. Okay, interesting. And English. And it has 3 levels of screen brightness. The lowest one is rather too low of a brightness for me. This is too bright, which consumes a lot of battery, so I'll just set it in the middle, which is a sweet spot. And you can find your earbuds if they're outside of the case, and it will notify have a on-screen notification that it is looking for your earbuds, so make sure that you don't wear it in your ear. And the equalizer, okay, this is a good point to talk about the sound quality of these earbuds. I'm very surprised as to the quality of the earbuds, very balanced sound, if not a little bit too bass focused. So for me, for a more balanced sound, I would recommend you set to treble. Of course, you can scroll through things here if they're connected to your phone, but it's currently not. So anyway, I would recommend the treble because they're overdoing the bass in these earbuds, in my opinion. So you set to treble, it will balance it out. And you can enable spatial audio as well as game mode. One important thing to notice, however, is spatial audio is only available when multi-device connection is disabled, which you can do, which you can customize in the Ugreen app, right? So you can disable multi-device connection and enable it, so it's either or. In game mode, significantly reduces the lag or the delay time, but it will inevitably consume more battery. And you can do noise canceling control. This is off, this is on. I don't see much of a visual difference between these two icons, so I think Ugreen can improve on that a little bit. And you can adjust volume here. In a real use case scenario, I mean, the earbuds themselves do have the volume control. You do have to customize it in the app though. It doesn't come by default. It's a good concept, but I don't find myself use this very often because it's a little bit finicky. You have to take it out of your pocket, you have to scroll through the screens, and to adjust the volume. It's not the best. Anyway, so this is your default screen if your earbuds are connected. So you can control your music here. Once again, it is better, it is faster to do it right on the earbuds themselves, but I mean, you can do it on this. And this screen will show you the title of the song. I haven't been able to enable the lyrics function, but it does show the title of the song that you're listening to. This is a very interesting feature. It turns your page remotely. So on iPhone, you do have to enable accessibility for it to work. So if you press up, it will scroll up. If you press down, it will scroll down. And if you press this, what is this? Interesting. Okay, so it's not connected. And if you press this, it will heart whatever you're viewing. So I assume this is good for TikTok scrolling or shorts, YouTube shorts, scrolling kind of stuff. And this is to take photos remotely. So you can use your case as a remote shutter for your phone's camera. Basically, it will trigger the volume up button on your phone, but I don't find this to be very useful. Again, mostly because it's touchscreen for one, and for another, you'd have to scroll through many screens to get to this. So I don't find myself using this very often. Okay, so these are all the functions of the case. And upon here, you can also see the left and the right battery. This is the most useful feature, I think, of these earbuds. And also you can see the battery level of the case, you can see the time, and you can see which mode is enabled, whether it be spatial or game mode. Okay, so now let's open it and see what's inside. You open the case like this, it is magnetic, right? So it's very satisfying when you close or open it. Okay, so these are the earbuds themselves. As you can see, they have a glossy finish, also plastic, but it looks like it is metal, but it's very beautifully made. As you can see, very meticulously made for this kind of price. It is very, very cheap, about probably 30, 40 US dollars. Very beautiful for this kind of price. Very well made. As you can see here, they do have noise canceling, right? But it does not have a vent as far as I'm concerned. So it may build up a little bit of pressure in your ear, but since it is a semi-open ear design, so you won't feel as much of a pressure buildup as earphones with silicone tips. As far as sound quality goes, as I've mentioned, it is very, very bass heavy, so you could customize it in your app to make it more treble. So you will experience a more balanced kind of sound profile. As you can see here, also it is very glossy, so it's also very fingerprinty. You see, right? But give it a good wipe and everything will be shiny again. And I've been using this for about 3 weeks. I haven't seen them being scratched up as much, but probably because I'm a very careful user. So this is the case. So supposedly you will get from about 6 to 7 hours of use on these earbuds, depending on whether or not ANC is enabled. And the accompanying case will give you about 25 probably hours in total. So that's good considering it has a screen. Very beautiful. Now, as far as ANC goes, I think it does a very good job canceling the noise actively, considering its price and considering the fact that it is semi-open ear, which I'm very, very impressed by for this price point. But with wind noise, as I'm in Vietnam and I go on a motorbike on the street, it doesn't cancel out wind as much as I'd like to. So you will have to crank up the volume pretty high to listen to music or podcasts when you're riding a motorcycle on the road in Vietnam. As far as fan noise is concerned, I think it does cancel out most of the wind noise from the fan, but the wind noise on the street, I think they're quite limited. The microphone capability is a little bit limited as far as I'm concerned. It is enough for simple calls, but coming from an AirPod Pros 2, I would prefer it much more to these earbuds. But they're usable obviously, but they're not quite as good as AirPods level. But considering this is very low, probably like 1/3, 1/4 of the price of the AirPod Pros, I would definitely give it to Ugreen for doing such a great job. I will probably include an audio microphone sample here in this video for you to judge by yourself. Okay, fit wise, will these fit in your ears? That is a very broad question because people have different ears. I do find they're more comfortable in my ears for longer periods of time, but at the same time, it is way easier to fall out compared to my AirPod Pros 2 here because of the silicone tips. But they're more comfortable, but they slip out of my ears quite easily. But if you plan to wear it in an office setting for longer periods of time, and at the same time you'd like to listen to people surrounding you, then I'd recommend these. Now, one thing to notice that I don't think that they have kind of a transparency mode. It's just either noise canceling on or off. They don't have a transparency mode as far as I'm concerned. But do they have adaptive ANC? I think they do, right? I can't prove it, but I think they do because the ANC itself is very good. It's very good on these earbuds on this price range. And when one of these fell out of my ear just a little bit, and you can hear the sound leaking in, but then the active noise canceling kicks in again. So I think what it did there was adapting the ANC according to the environment and the level of fit in my ears, which I find quite surprising. One complaint I do have though is that all the controls on here are done touch-based, right? So the touch region is somewhere around here, and it is very, very easy to accidentally touch it. So if you adjust your earbuds, for example, you adjust a little bit like this and you hold it like this, you will mistouch it, right? So I ended up just disabling the one touch altogether. So you can do either one touch, right, to play or pause, 2 touches on either of these will skip songs or rewind or previous songs, and you double tap on one ear, probably the left, you will activate the voice assistant, and the other one you will activate the game mode, etc. But the one touch feature is very sensitive, so I disabled it just to avoid accidental touches. So what is this conclusion, right? Coming from the AirPods Pro 2, I would expect this to be much less of a value because, well, AirPods 2 is AirPods Pro in general is kind of a king of the true wireless earbuds market. So I had very low expectation for this, considering the price range. But would I recommend it to people? Absolutely yes. For what you get for price per performance perspective, these are very, very good earbuds. What would you get for 1/3 or 1/4 of the price of these? You would get a very beautiful design, right? Space gray, especially for men. I really like this. And you have a screen here. Not sure if it's useful, but you can do all sorts of customization on it. And you have a very beautiful earbuds. You have good cancellation, active noise cancellation for an open ear design. You have okay microphone. You have very lightweight, comfortable for wearing for longer periods of time. You get decent sound quality, although it's more heavily bassy, but you can adjust it in the app. You can't fine-tune it. You can only choose the available profiles, but overall it is a very, very good buy. I would totally recommend it.
Testing. This is the audio test of the Ugreen Lightbuds Magic. My surrounding is my office, a quiet office with a fan and an AC running in the background. Testing. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Okay, I just found out that if you are connected to an iPhone and you go to Control Center settings and you enable the voice isolation mode on iPhone, then the mic quality seems to improve significantly, right? So this is a test. This is my voice coming out of the Ugreen Lightbuds Magic with voice isolation on an iPhone running iOS 26.1. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
For comparison, this is what it sounds like from the microphone on my iPhone with the same settings. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So that is the end of this review. Please like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you.